the attitude, the passion we have for the game, the discipline. The direction you're bringing to us basketball. My position here is I'm a point guard and I'm a captain in the team.
I play guard for the Northern Cape Zebras. I'm actually the veteran on the team.
We kind of try to balance the team a bit, bring height and speed also, because the more shorter guys can bring up speed, and the taller guys can just bring up definition in the team. The guys that we have is guys that can play and they have heart, they believe in the team, and I think we will do better this season.
Last year we went to trials for the BNL team. I couldn't make it because I had a knee injury. So this year, being on this team means so much more for me, because I've been through the ropes, I've been to the seniors, I've been to nationals, and I've been everywhere. To have that carpet pulled under from us from the PBL, and now finally realizing this dream. It's hard work, but it's gratifying at the same time, because it shows that through perseverance you can get there, and hard work always pays off.
Last year when I made the team, it was a great honor also to make it. I didn't play that much last year, but like I said, it's a great honor. And now that the team is home, now it's even better for the kids to see something forward to, because like I said, they've been deprived of the sport every year. So like I said, something for them also to look forward to.
It's a privilege, man. It's just great, man, to be one of the guys who made it after so many years trying, and finally you're there, like I said, with the best of the best, man. Playing with that level, you're one of the guys.
Here back home, we're like a family unit. Even with our management and everything, we treat each other as friends and family, and like I said, we support each other through the ups and downs. And like I said, now we're on the elite level, I think it's just a dream come true for every one of us.
Everybody can come to me and then we can talk, we can do everything. And with the on the management side, it's still okay. It's okay. Whatever happens, they let me know. If I don't understand something, I go ask them, and then they'll just make me understand what is going on. And then any information that is there, we will take it. But within the team, we have different responsibilities. Each and every one of us have different responsibilities for the team, for the betterment of the team.
Man, attitude, we're like a family, and one thing, our heart, man. We got heart.
It's a phenomenal opportunity, firstly, for us to be part of BNL, and also to have relocated the franchise to the province. It brings immense opportunity now to showcase the talent that we do have here, and it's also proven as a catalyst to revitalize and develop basketball. We've been fortunate to have 8 of the 13 registered players being homegrown talent, boys from the Northern Cape, and I think that just opens a window of opportunity for development.
With the BNL coming home now, yeah, I think we're going to pick up again, because ever since the BNL started, there's more kids coming to the playground, there's more kids wanting to know what's going on, and I think the interest is bigger now than what the BNL is featuring now.
Now when people look at you, they look at you differently, based on the fact that now you're professional, you're presenting not just to the continent here, but also the province as a whole. So now you carrying the whole of the Northern Cape. It's one of the biggest provinces, but it gets so little attention because it's only minerals this side. Sporting wise, we don't get as much limelight as other provinces do. So for us to be able to be on this level, it's just gratifying, but at the same time it's hard work, because we need to build and show these kids that at some point in time you're going to have to step up to the plate. You next in line, We're opening the door for you, but we can't keep it open for that long. You guys have to step up.
We started going out to schools and all that, and giving clinics, basketball clinics and everything. And we even had a central place, it's just around the corner here. Central place where most kids from the school just come, and then we teach them basketball, and then we go on. We kind of amalgamated with Love Life once.
I think we are role models for them now. All the role models used to be rugby and soccer players. Now we can also be role models. They can also, like I said, look up to something and it keeps them off the street and keep them out of jail and keep them out of anything bad. So like I said, it's actually a good thing.
Our stress was we used to concentrate more on school basketball, but they have nothing to look up to. And then since BNL came, at least they have some people to look up to.
Khatile all the way down the floor. Reverse! And he'll pull up for three. Got it! Malakia and the white. Metler reaching. Bounce pass Bangele to Glass.
I'm Makota Modisa Esi, captain of the Northwest Eagles, and I play shooting guard and point guard.
I'm Khumutso Luate, I play for the Northwest Eagles.
Being a captain of the Big Fellas, it's kind of something that gives me a bit of pressure as well. But yeah, I've been able to lead the guys though, even though with that pressure. It feels good that I was selected as a captain, especially being from Northwest as well.
I started off at KES, King Edward VII School, where I had come from the primary school where there was no basketball at all. Came into KES, started my basketball when I was 14. Grew into that sport. I wasn't so good at back then, but grew into it, and yeah, came up from there. Matric year, was captain of the first team. From there I came to UJ, where I met a lot of my teammates, a lot of the people who are my teammates right now.
We have been playing together for a long time, and now we've been winning. And I think if we still keep up with the same intensity, we can win this one as well.
End-to-end stuff, very frenetic. It's been like this since the start of the game. Evenly matched teams.
This team, we have talent. That's that one we can't really run around it. But for us to be a team, we really need to work together. We really need to make each other good. That's in practice though. We need to make sure that we improve in practice, practice within the game situations. We do that, I think we're going to be good.
To the basket.
It's a blessing. I mean, a lot of us have been playing since high school, and to see something like this happen, it's really amazing.
With basketball, it was just a passion. I had an option of choosing between hockey and basketball when I came to tertiary, and I just chose basketball simply because of the passion I had for the sport. And BNL was just the bonus of the whole setup of my career. As in, I was about to stop, then BNL came. I was like, there's no ways I'm not going to be a part of this, you know.
Luate, Metler reaching, bounce pass Bangele to Glass.
There's a huge difference. People are more motivated to go to gym. Obviously, when it comes to the competitions, they play a little bit harder compared to when we were at school.
There's a lot of kids in high school, primary school, who really love the game, who watch NBA, and they're really inspired to actually go far with basketball. It's just in South Africa, we're not so fortunate to have it so organized, but we're getting there.
As a coach, as a high school coach, you got something to say when a parent asks, where is my kid going to play after high school?
Dunk on that play, but just an easy layup to secure the simple basket.
Our big opposition for now that we played was Tshwane Sons. They've really opened our eyes with the 16 points different. They're the guys that you normally match up with, but it showed us without preparation, we're gonna struggle in this league. So for now, we really need to prepare. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it.
I think we're the one team that has spent more time with each other than any other team out there, and that's the advantage we have over other teams, and the fact that this is the only league we haven't won as a team. I mean, as I said, this team has a lot of players that have been with each other a lot, but this is one league that we haven't won. The rest of the leagues we've gotten, but except for this one. So this is another trophy to add to our cabinet.
We want to go to the finals. We want to win the whole thing. That's the reason why we're still playing. That's the reason why I'm here right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
We obviously need to work hard and just be patient. I think this year is a long season, so we need to also learn a lot and just study the game more, because there's a lot of good teams and a lot of good players. We need to try and match up. In basketball, there's no shortcuts. We all have to put in work to get where we want to be. So they're a good team, but they're beatable.
It's all about believing in our coach. I mean, whoever is going to be leading us, we have to actually follow that lead and stick to one plan and stick to one goal and play as a team, and hopefully everyone is on the same page. And if everyone's on the same page, all we can say from there is that we just had a bad plan. But if we're not on the same page, we know that we didn't play as a team, and that's all we can do for now, is like play as a team.
I'm
SuperSport
captain of the Northwest Eagles.
point guard.
I play for the Northwest Eagles.
Catch all the live games
on SuperSport.
Everybody poppin', everybody poppin'.
Last season I was an assistant coach in the Polokwane Trail Blazers, and I'm part of the Limpopo Basketball Federation as a provincial coaching manager, and I used to coach this game for the juniors back there. It's because of our sacrifices we love this game, you know. For example, Mbombela Rhinos is playing with two of my boys that I have raised them from the age of 11, number 8 and number 9, Banda and Boseha. They are both coming from my area in Mokopane, and even Sans number 8 is as well one of my boys.
Second season of BNL, excited with the experience of last season. The aim was to, boost the team as in terms of what I have learned over the years. Yes, I do understand that I have to play a role of a leader. I have to, at times, try to take over the game, not necessarily for my benefit, but for the benefit of the team. I'm loyal to the team, that's one. Two is I'm loyal to the province. I need to step up and leave a legacy.
Mukumbuta for the Panthers finds Prinsloo, and that
started playing basketball straight from 2002. Started roundabout when I was in grade 7 or so. I started at Sishio Sonics. It's just a township just outside of town. I started as a point guard, then I developed my skills there. I went to various camps that helped me out through all this playing time, and yeah, that's how I started. Then I worked to get picked for last year's team. The first season, it was really tough. I didn't have a lot of experience playing internationally wise, and we got to play against guys that have more experience than I do. So stepping it out, you walk in there thinking it's just any other basketball game, but the pressure is enormous.
with the ball. Oh, he's going to pull up for the three. Coach Limaro will be very happy with that aggression from Mukumbuta. And now Maranele speeds away and throws it down.
It's still in its infancy, though it's in the second season. I think there's a bit more that we need to do to get basketball out there. We're trying, like I said, trying to build a brand which one day hopefully will stick out and say, hey, this is Limpopo Pride and part of the BNL as a whole.
Looking at our first game, we were not converting shots because here in practice we are converting them. The level, the size of the hoop and the environment too is problematic.
In terms of getting the sport to be recognized in the province, the awareness needs to be there, and it's a pretty tough job. You know, not everyone understands basketball in the province. It's a growing sport, and hopefully we'll get to where we want to be.
There's a couple of things that I think my team still needs to do to try and move into the next level, to try and make it where the other big teams are.
My captain, Fumani Maranele, he's been instrumental in this whole growth thing. You know, ever since I started playing in the seniors, he took me under his wing. I can say it's a dream come true, you know. Every basketball player wishes to play professionally somewhere, somehow, you know. And having a league like this in South Africa, you know, it's really a step forward for our basketball. So for me, playing for my home team and representing it, it means a lot, you know. But it actually carries a lot of weight because you have to live out to your name, you have to live out for the team's name. Like every time you step on the court, you need to make sure that you bring it out.
As a province, we came far from basketball. We started our formal structure back in 1992 with the first executive being formulated then. And we continue to grow as a basketball province, and we are doing our best to ensure that basketball is played throughout. We have to agree that despite all political challenges, despite all physical challenges that are there in terms of the sport, despite the fact that we have not had a competitive games in terms of development in the past 7-8 years, one could agree that what we do have now as our players, as a province, we are able to compete, and we hope that the players will put it within their mind to say that we have an opportunity to prove ourselves and many other people who support us as a basketball players that we can do better. So far we have started with 1 win, 1 loss, and considering that we only appointed the administrator around the 30th of May and we had only about 2 weeks to prepare the team, I think we have an opportunity to do better.
And Banda finds PB working in the low post. Moida, 6 on the shot clock.
And so far the players has done very well despite the short period that we had to prepare the team. Also to give thanks to the administrator who came handy when we needed somebody to take over the team. I'm sure a lot of guys will interact with him very easily, and he will help to grow the brand of Limpopo Pride going forward.
Marimecha Komapi of the Polokwane Pride. Catch all the BNL live games on SuperSport.
Well, first of all, you know, I must say thank you to the BNL for including us in the 2013 league, and also BSA. You know, if it wasn't for them, we would never been exposed. And I do believe that when we were there, we have stolen some hearts. If it wasn't from other coaches, it was from the spectators. And you know, at the same time, we've never ever had the privilege or honor being exposed at that level. And I do believe that we have improved dramatically, because with every game that we've played, you know, the following game, I could see that there was improvement in certain individuals. But yes, we did lose all our games. You know, everybody can't win. But what we've done when we came back after the 2013, we continued and we went back to the drawing board try to find all our mistakes, put our heads together, and here we are.
The whole experience has not been nice since we're not winning the games. The guys have been supporting us, but they looking forward for us to win games, and we've been working on that. But I can say is we still got love in PE. Since this is the only team we have in PE, the only franchise we have. We do have love, but some of the guys are always like, when are we going to win our games? And we told them, no, this season we'll do better. And I promise you, this season we'll do better.
It's a problem we got down in the Eastern Cape with basketball players is the height. And I know all the other regions are aware of that. So what we have decided now is that we're going to concentrate on our fitness, and we're also going to concentrate on our speed and obviously the accuracy. You know, the ball skills, we must up our game. Obviously that's going to be our game plan.
The level has changed. Last year we were not fit enough, but we've been learning our fitness, and I can say the team is getting better every day. And this season for sure we'll run, maybe we'll be in the finals. For sure, I shouldn't say maybe, we'll be in the finals this season.
2014 season, all I can say is watch out for the windbreakers. The wind blows in PE. We can blow anything away.
2013 was a bit of an experience. It was an adjustment for us. We only really played guys outside the province at IPTs, and that was once a year, every other year. So to meet him in a league format was really something. We always say that in Cape Town, you know, we have a league, it helps us. And my personal view is that having that structure actually counted against us, because our guys have become very comfortable in that. You know, there's a game every weekend. You know, there's a coach at every practice. There's very little need for you to work on your game on your own.
We had a goal of coming back with 1-0, 1-1, losing one, and we were fine with losing the one, but winning the both was like, that was like a boost for all the players. So like, we were all excited and hyped up for the next weekend. So like on the way back, everyone was in a party mood, everyone was happy. Then we got back to Joburg the following weekend. Game done, I think we got blown out. It was like, that was a down, like from that high. It was like stuff, this is real. Let's, like, we can't just come in there and think we're good, we're gonna win everyone. So that was like a eye opener for us, especially for the rest of the season. We tried harder.
For me, the BNL was the first time I played professional basketball, because I mean, when PBL was around, I wasn't even playing back then. So, I mean, from day one, we started off against KwaZulu-Natal Marlins, and we were fortunate enough to come away with a 1-point win. And yeah, that was basically my introduction to professional basketball in South Africa. So naturally, I was excited. Few ups and downs as we went along. We had really good times, and I think we had, well, not ideal times, I think, and then I think the way we exited is not ideal, and it's not the way we wanted to have left the tournament. Not the fact that we only lost, but I think it's the manner in which we lost as well. We had our own aspirations and where we would have liked to have come in the tournament for the first BNL season, and in some ways I felt that as a team we fell short of that, but in some ways I also think that we felt that we have potential as a team to go a bit further.
I had a chance to be selected to play for the BNL, which I'm part of. So it's really a good opportunity for me to be part of that team, because there's great people, and South Africa is a great country with a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of talent here in South Africa. So with the BNL, I'm pretty sure that the league can see that in 2 years and 3 years, basketball will be one of the biggest sports like in the country. So that's why I want to bring the skills of basketball from DRC to put it in a team, and then to grow with my team.
The excitement was good, and I think now with the second season we know what we want to do and hopefully where we can be.